Hello Internet, welcome to this ASMR after party, I mean live party, during the second semi-final of Eurovision Song Contest 2026. Listening to JJ's new song, Unknown. In just a few moments, we will know who are the 10 countries who are qualifying for the second semi-final, for the grand final on Saturday. Anyone here, people? Oh my god. I'll start by saying this evening we had some way better performances than in the first semi-final, but most singers were also not very good tonight, including my favorite one. So I'm not really happy. Okay, that was JJ. Can we get on with it?
Unknown by JJ. Thank you, JJ. See you on Saturday.
No, don't see you on Saturday. We don't want to. Hello, people in the chat. I know you're there. Please write something, and I'll put it on the screen.
For our big party on Saturday. And you know who else we will join? Who is going to join us in the
Let's see if the new chat is working.
The artist qualified 2 days ago in the first semifinal.
Let's see. Showing the qualifiers from the first semi-final, of course. Just making sure we don't go to sleep too early, I guess. Out of my system. Croatia! Okay, I'll start by saying, okay, quickly before the qualifiers of this semi-final are revealed, as far as I'm concerned, Czechia Daniel Žižka was the most amazing performer of the year. He was absolutely perfect. It's a very hard song to perform live, and he did it and he aced it. He was great. The Swiss singer, I like the song. I don't think it's the best this year, but she was perfect the whole song. Except for one note, she got a bit emotional and she got it off, but she was amazing. Ukraine, except for 2 seconds in the last of her very, very long singing section, she was amazing. Malta, Aiden was very, very, very good. France, not really participating, but Monroe was very good, except for a few notes she missed. Luxembourg is my 5th place of the participating songs tonight. She was very good. Norway were very good. I don't like the song, I think it's boring, but they were pretty good vocally. Armenia is the next one. Latvia, Atvara was pretty good. Romania is only my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th this year vocally. I love the song, I love the performance. Vocally, Alexandra was a bit off. What else? Okay, let's see what we're getting. Before everything, my 5 non-qualifiers for tonight are Cyprus, UK, sorry, UK is not participating. Cyprus, Azerbaijan, Denmark, Australia, and Albania. Even though Albania was the only performance tonight that made me actually cry. It was very emotional. People of the chat, come Come on, say something.
We will reveal 10 countries, tonight's verified and confirmed finalists.
I can see there are people in the chat.
In the green room tonight who won't be making it to the grand final. You have all played an unforgettable part in making this evening so special, so
Blah blah blah. Come on, announce the qualifiers already.
every one of you.
Come on, let's go.
So let's do this. We will now announce the 10 finalists
Oh, let's go.
particular order.
In no particular order.
Just to find out who it's going to be.
Come on,
First country going
Czechia.
to the grand final is Bulgaria.
Oh yeah, she was my last qualifiers. My last qualifier. Mickey is happy. Good for you, Mickey. I'm the Bangara.
Second country we'll see again on Saturday is
We have the previous chat here. Come on.
Ukraine.
Yes. Slava Ukraina, Ukraina. I almost cried in this one. Very emotional performance.
Their Eurovision journey is this country.
Romania.
Norway.
What? One of all the most mundane songs ever. Nah.
Joining them in the grand final will be
Romania and Czechia, Romania and Czechia, Romania, Czechia, Romania, Czechia. Come on. No, not you. You were this evening. And unfortunately not you as well.
Australia.
What? After hearing Delta Guthrim's performance this evening, my brother texted me on WhatsApp. Delta is getting on a Delta Airlines flight tonight back to Australia. She was terrible. Terrible.
Saturday.
I mean, not terrible, but she wasn't good at all. Romania. Yes! I need a your love. I want you to choke me, choke me. Absolute keto. It was a great performance.
He's already celebrating. 5 more to come. The next delegation is gonna freak out here.
Czechia! Czechia!
Is this one?
Czechia!
Malta.
I'm surprised. He was very good vocally, but I didn't think he was going to qualify. I'm so happy for Aiden. I love this song.
The next country going
And it was very beautiful visually.
is
Matador cowboy. Czechia! Czechia! Come on, Czechia! Denmark was very bad vocally. Like, he started very good and then went down the hill. What? No fucking way. She was the worst performer of the year. Auntie not gone. Yeah, exactly. No, she was supposed to be gone.
More empty slots in the grand final. The
Come on, Czechia, Czechia, Czechia,
now.
Czechia.
We're announcing the finalists in no particular order. It says absolutely nothing about how close the results were for the next country.
Well, all that matters
Anyone else in the chat besides Mickey? I see there are 6 viewers.
is Albania.
Albania is qualifying! Yes! Oh my god. I'm surprised. No, no, not gonna happen. Not going to happen.
Only 2 spots left now, and the next finalist is
Czechia! Come on. Come on. Come on, please. Czechia.
Denmark!
Of course. He was not good this evening. As much as I love this song. Come on, Czechia, 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 Czechia,
Remaining countries. Azerbaijan,
No.
Luxembourg,
Unfortunately, no.
Czechia, Armenia,
Very visual performance. Beautiful, but
Switzerland,
not a good song. Very good performance.
and Latvia.
It was alright.
And before we reveal the 10th and last finalist, let's give them all a big round of applause.
Come on, Czechia, 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 Czechia. Czechia, 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 Czechia.
The time has come to announce the last finalist for the grand final.
The 10th finalist is Czechia.
Yes! 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 He should win. Best performance of the night, best performance of the year. Vocally. Yeah. Really?
Congratulations to all 10 finalists from tonight's show.
Where are you watching it? Danny, Mickey.
Grand final on Saturday is complete.
It's only 4 seconds.
Chasing for their once-in-a-lifetime chance.
Mickey, I only have 4-second delay. I don't know why. How can you know so much time ahead of me? Oi, mommy, where did you write? In your own notebook? Put them in the chat. Come on. Let's talk about this evening. Mickey, what did you think about this night's performances? Oi, mommy is just sharing her notes in a few seconds. What did you think? Mickey, have we watched the same performance by Cyprus tonight? I thought they were not going to qualify in a million years with this performance. She was absolutely pathetic. Hey, Deuterometi, welcome back. See, your songs qualified your country and your voting. You voted song. Are you happy? Umami says Bulgaria. Oh. Bulgaria was condescending in the end. She shouldn't try to dance and sing at the same time and learn from Michael Jackson how you do it. Correct. And by the way, when I saw the full performance, I realized the makeover was only for the last 30 seconds of the show, so I still hate this song. I thought I would love it, and I hated it. So I'm not happy she qualified. I don't care, this song is a summer hit. For radio, but for a contest, she cannot sing live. As my brother said, she sounded like she thought the audience couldn't really hear her because they were listening to a playback. She sounded like she was not really singing. Was it only me, or the sound quality this evening was worse than first? I mean, I didn't notice any difference. The only difference I saw was in the YouTube stream. There were so many frames that were just green. Like every few seconds there were green frames. It was the encoder in the broadcast was very bad tonight. Antigone will take the last place in the final with a big smile. Probably correct. I mean, she's very, very cute, but she has no talent. Sorry. That's what I think. Uimami says Azerbaijan is not good in the low notes. She whispered them and not sang. I thought she wasn't good in any note. Not the high, not the low, not the mid. She wasn't good in anything. She was just... She sounded like a complete amateur. Can't believe she's been a singer for 23 years. She ruined a top 3 song. Not for me. I never thought Cyprus could be a top 3 song. But I know everyone else loved it. But yeah, she ruined it. It's her fault. She can blame nobody else. Onwards. Any thoughts about a song that isn't Cyprus? Uimami says Romania was a little off in the first lines. She's keeping her voice, and she ruined her vocal cords in yelling in the end of the song. Don't worry, I think she knows what she's doing. She won't be like this Swedish stupid girl who completely lost her voice. Not Alicia, not Cecilia, come on. Alicia, yes, Alicia. I think Alexandra Capitanescu was better in the rehearsals than in tonight's show. But even when she's not at her best, she was still one of the better singer of the. Like she was, I think 8th or 9th between the contestants. Yeah, Felicia from Sweden. Hey, Andrei. Romania is 1 class above Australia and 2 classes above everyone else. In the song, maybe in tonight's performances, Daniel Shishka shone. He was so much better than everyone else. Luxembourg sounds cold and was weak, says Uimami. I don't think so. I think she was one of the best performances of the night. Yes, she sounded a bit worse today, says Doitrometi about Romania. Yeah. But still, it was a tremendous performance by Alexandra Pictanescu and her friends. It was epic, completely epic. I see the likes there. Thank you, thank you. If you want, you can also donate and subscribe and everything else. Share my stream so other people can hear me doing this strange thing of whispering to a microphone in the middle of the night. It's funny. What else? Come on. The note play of Choke Me in the song was a wink to Cha 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 by Finland from 3 years ago, says Uimami. I don't think so. But maybe I don't remember Cha Cha Cha. I managed to forget about it. Don't make me remember it again, please. It was a nightmare of a song. Really a traumatic event. Yes, maybe I'm subjective, but I think Choke Me staging is the best in the show. I don't think it was the best. I thought the best visual performance was maybe Switzerland. Switzerland was a very, very good performance. Daniel is the opposite of Antigone. Godly vocals trying to save a dead song. It's not a dead song, it's one of the best songs ever. If it was a dead song, he couldn't save it with his voice. It just does the same oh, right. Choke me. Czechia did not impress Uimami melodically. I strongly disagree with you, Uimami. Anna's back. Hello, Anna. How are you? Like I predicted, I'm sad, but I'm even more bummed out about than I thought. Only Czechia and Romania qualified of my favorite, and all the songs I really don't like made it to the final. Yeah, I was pretty bummed as well. I mean, let's see. Czechia qualified, I'm very happy about that. He was the best performance of the night vocally. Ukraine qualified, very emotional performance. Malta, I was surprised they qualified, but I do like the song, the singer, the performance, everything was good, so I'm happy they qualified. Norway shouldn't have qualified, it's a boring song. The performance was nice, nothing more. Romania, of course, one of my 3 favorite songs of the year, so I'm very happy that they qualified. Bulgaria, their revamp isn't as good as I thought. It's just the last 30 seconds. The rest of the song was exactly the same garbage it was before, so I'm not happy about them qualifying. Albania, I was surprised, but I'm so happy. I cried. I literally cried in the end of that performance. It was so emotional. Australia, I'm surprised she qualified. My brother said she's probably taking a Delta Airlines flight back to Australia tonight. Denmark, he was very bad vocally tonight. I'm surprised he qualified, but I do like the song, I do like the singer. I just hope he does better in the final. And Cyprus was the worst performance of the year and probably of the decade, by the way, vocally. So she should have qualified. Uimami says France is bringing back the glory days of Eurovision in the style of the song. The dresses are very much like Israel's, black and white, and so is the language, French. As if there is a hidden contest between France and Israel. This is how it looks from Israel. Anna says Cyprus was so bad. I like the song, but she didn't deserve it. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I also hate the song, but even if I like the song, I wouldn't have believed it would qualify after that horrendous performance. I had missed the bad vocals in the arena because my son needed the toilet. In retrospect, perfect toilet break. Yeah, a good one. Romanian sings for clubs, and his voice is great. His voice is not great, it's fine, nothing more. I do like the performance, but the song is pretty. I mean, the words. I didn't know Rosalind from 2022, which I love, wrote the song, which explains why the words are so good, but the music isn't so good. Latvia could sing. She was weak in the low notes, I agree. It wasn't her best performance. Happy Romanian here. Hello, Roxdox. Hello, Roxdox. Congratulations, I was with Alexandra all the way. And if she wins on Saturday, I will be very happy. But right now, I'm supporting Daniel Žižka from Czech Republic as my first choice for winning, because he gave the performance of his life tonight, and he was better than anyone else this year. Albania was a surprise for me, very emotional, and prayed for Czechia. Yeah, me too. Australia was all staging and no substance. Exactly, Anna, exactly. The way she pretended to play the piano was so tacky. Yeah, and the funny thing is, Delta Gotrim can play the piano for real. She's a real piano player, classically trained piano player, and she's very good at it. So it was so strange that she chose to do it so fake on stage. Denmark, nothing more than appealing to the LGBT community. Racist? What's racist about it? Oi, mummy. I don't understand this part. Mickey says you can't call boring any other song than Crossroads. Come on, Crossroads is not boring. I love every second of it. Last place in finals will be shared by Cyprus and UK, I guess. So true. Switzerland, I don't agree. Uimami says Switzerland, good performance and tremendous song. It's not a tremendous. I think it's the opposite. Tremendous performance, good song. Also, you can't cry at the same old mummy drama cheap trick. I mean, but it was very, very touching. It was. If you don't cry at this, why? What makes you cry? Anna says Latvia was done so dirty by the poor camera work. It was much better in the national final. And they didn't even show the arena that was all dark with a million phone lights. And Atvara cried at the end. She didn't. She smiled at the end. And it was, what are you smiling about? This is a song about your drunk dad. I saw this smile on her face and what the hell? It was such a magical moment, and the camera didn't capture any of it. Yeah, it was so strange they didn't show anything during Atvara's song. I mean, even she was like at the in this part of the screen, and all of this was completely empty. You didn't see like black. What's the point? The camera was so far off her. Why aim for the LGBT community alone? Everybody watches Eurovision. With that, I agree. But the song isn't LGBT, it's just a performance. But I guess you didn't like UK's performance from 2 years ago. So happy Malta made it to the finals. Me too. I didn't think he was going to qualify, but I love Aiden. I love the song, and I'm so happy he qualified. Ukraine had a problem with the soprano in the end of the song, says Imami. Great, but it's a very hard part to sing. She sings for 22 seconds straight. Nobody ever did that in Eurovision or in the world. I think many few singers can do that, can pull that off. And she, except that last two notes, everything was perfect. And the song is, beautiful. I agree. Latvia needed to upgrade with some play of light and shadow. Yeah, I think so too. It was too bad that they left. Both Latvia and Denmark had exactly the same performance as their national finals, and it was, I mean, why everybody already watched it. Everybody who loves Eurovision. You should have done something to change to change things. Cyprus political vote. Why? What's political about Cyprus? Greece didn't participate this evening. Anna says they didn't even capture the moment in Atvara's song when the shadow turns from a woman into a girl. Yeah, that was... I was... Show the girl, show the girl, show the girl. And they barely had any camera angle showing that. Yeah. I think this Eurovision is the worst organized Eurovision in history, probably. Worse than the first one in Ukraine in 2004. Sorry, five. Australia says Uimami not good enough for a final. Yeah, I think so too. I was very surprised she qualified. I don't understand what you wrote here. Uimami, who wants to fly where? Australia went up in odds though. What? Why? She was terrible. Uimami says Europe wants to fly to Australia next year. Why? Why would we want to fly to Australia? It's much more expensive. Anna says I was wondering if they hacked the cameras or something, because it was that bad tonight. Cameras, black screens, blurry images, so bad camera work. I think it's just the Austrians don't know how to organize. Did you see the hosts? They were the third host tonight. They actually they actually had the third host going interviewing people in the green room. It was so pathetic. She's like, she has her card. It's a little demo. Do I have a card here? She has a card in her hand. Do I have something I can hold? She had cards in her hands and why did you choose to sing in French? It was ridiculous. The third host. Now I understand why in the first semi-final they didn't show her. She's embarrassing. Even more embarrassing than the guy. Uimami, they can't hold the contest in Australia because the laws of the EBU say they cannot hold the contest. If Australia wins, they have to pick another country to host it. It's legally forbidden in the Eurovision codex for Australia to host. Never, even if they win 10 times in a row, they will not host Eurovision. They are not allowed to. 2015 was also Austria and it wasn't that bad. Maybe it's different people, I don't know. But you see, we are watching the same Eurovision, right? This is the worst Eurovision I've ever seen. And I've been watching this thing for 26 years, 25. Even the cancelled Eurovision in the Netherlands was better than this. I don't understand what you're saying about the UK, Uimami. Anna says, I mean, I know Vienna was struggling financially because of the security costs, but there is no excuse for this. Yeah, there isn't. Mickey says, I liked that they got to explain the meaning of their non-English songs. I wish every song had subtitles like Albania. I think the first one to ever do it was Italy in 2018. In the Eurovision held in Portugal, they had like AR subtitles flying at the camera, like in 3D. Mami says Malta is not a song for the final. No, come on. It's a beautiful song. It's exactly the same progression as San Marino's 2013 song by Valentina Monetta, Que Salite. And I say that 100 times during this season. It's almost the same song, and I love both of them. If Latvia had put subtitles, they may have qualified. The lyrics are so good. I agree about that, actually. And they had the space on the screen because most of the screen was just black. Boyan says both the semifinals were so bad. Production-wise they were, but the songs, they had amazing songs this year. All of the auto qualifiers are very bad. Except for Italy. Italy is nice. Oh, France. France is also pretty good, but Germany is bad. Austria is like a throw up. And UK is should be disqualified. Uimami says Norway is a retro winner. The intro is taken from Owner of a Lonely Heart by Yes from 1983. I mean, all of the rock songs from the 80s sound exactly the same, so it could have been any other song that you put up and it would sound exactly the same because they all do. Latvia's message is too subtle to get picked up on the first watch. Exactly. I didn't pick it when I watched this song, only after viewers explained it to me. But we're in 2026, yeah, that's correct. This is one reason I don't like this song. It doesn't belong in Eurovision 2026. It belongs in a Eurovision 20, 30, 40 years ago. Anna says, but many people caught the basic meaning in Latvia's song. It's dark, it's light, it's night. Something bad is happening. Yeah, that's the atmosphere. But what is the bad thing happening? There are many options. Then they looked up the lyrics like me and fell in love with the song. Not many people are as dedicated as you to understanding the songs. Most people just just sit on the sofa in front of the TV and don't do any kind of effort to understand what they're watching. So anything not explained to them by the ridiculous commentators, they don't get it. Who deserves to win this year? For me, no one does. Really, Boyan? I think Czechia totally deserves it for the vocal performance, and Romania for the song. Romania and Croatia. I'll keep complaining about this for the rest of the year, says Anna. Austrian commentator at least said it's about parents with addiction. Okay. But for the people watching on YouTube, there are no commentators, so they don't say anything. And there are some countries without commentators. Not every country has a commentator. Israel didn't have commentators until 2018. Or was it 17? No, I think it was 18. Yep. Sorry. I am not hyped, says Bojan. I think it's one of the best Eurovisions. I mean, song-wise, this is one of the best Eurovisions ever. The performances we've seen so far weren't good because the singers sounded tired. If they take a break before the final to regain their voices, the final will be much better. Sorry, I'm so tired. Uimami has a summary note, I thought about the cable motif from Romania and Switzerland and pathways this year, and understood this is a visual protest against different people feeling shackled by EU decisions to let trillions trillions of immigrants into their lands who make their lives worse. I don't think you're right, but I hope you are. Because I think this is something that should be protested. Back again, had a power down here. Welcome back, Toy Trometti. The camera work was so bad compared to last year. Yeah, everything is so bad compared to last year. The hosts, the jokes, the interval acts, except the circus one, that was very good, but everything else was so embarrassing. True, most performances were letdowns, says Mickey. Anna, I had a feeling that even the sound quality was worse in the whole semi-final. Yeah, I think the sound quality in Switzerland was better. The thing is, Switzerland looked better in the arena than on TV, which couldn't be the case. Which shouldn't be the case. It didn't get the message across at all. Okay. Mommy, no, that's not what it's about. Okay. Oi, Mommy, Anna disagrees with you. Switzerland is about violence against women. Yeah, I know that. I think it's a lesbian love song hidden beneath a protest against violence against women. Romania's camera work was kino, says Mickey. Kino is cinema in German. Cinematic. Yeah, Deutrometti, I agree with you. Everything looked and sounded better in the rehearsals, as far as I saw. Come on, Anna, it totally is a lesbian love song. And I'm not the only one who thinks that. I talked to other Eurovision fans, and most of them, most of the Eurovision fans in Israel, not in my YouTube streams, everyone said it was about violence against women. But here in Israel, every fan I talked about the song with said it was a lesbian love song. Anna Uimami asks, what do the cables mean? I have my own theory. Lesbian murder suicide. That sounds like a it's about toxic relationships. If you listen to the lyrics, it's clear. The cables are about not being able to break free from your abuser. You're talking about the Swiss song, but the cables in the Romanian song is about being shackled by your own feelings. She's singing about her own feelings choking her, and then she breaks free from them, and she fights them. She goes up to the white creature, and then it disappears. Why are you turning cold from feather to stone? Darling, don't leave me alone. He killed her. Maybe. Azerbaijan. Oh, yeah, in Azerbaijan. in Azerbaijan, it wasn't about violence against women. But yeah, it was about a relationship she's trying to break free of. So yeah, it's the same thing. Romanian song is about choking, in my opinion. The rest of the explanations are, well, to avoid drama. What? I didn't understand that part. So everybody meant the same thing. That's strange. I think the chat stopped updating. Because I see your message, Imami, but it doesn't show in the video. I don't think everybody meant exactly the same, but what Romania and Switzerland did. Sorry, not Romania. Azerbaijan and Switzerland. You know, Romania's song has nothing to do with the others. Any other thoughts about this semi-final? If they wanted no drama, they just wouldn't call it Choke Me. True. Okay, for some reason, the new chat interface stopped updating. Let's see what's going on. I'll try to force refresh. Let's see if it gets the new message now. Uimami says our final, the first semi-final, was more pleasant. I don't think so. Tonight had a lot of good songs. I was way more nervous tonight about who qualifies than I was in the first semi-final. In the first semi-final, it was pretty clear who was qualifying. I think I got 8 out of 10 guesses correctly, and tonight I got like 6 out of 10. I think. Australia overtook now Greece in the... What? Wait, I have to check. Why don't I see the chat? Let's have... The old one works. Let's see. Wait a second. Let's put my browser in here. Oh, come on, it's the wrong chat. Sorry. I'll replace it. Wait a second. Just a minute, just a moment. Just realized it's the wrong chat. Let's put the right one. Okay, here we go. Mickey says Australia overtook now Greece in the odds. I'll check that in a moment. Anna says in the first semi-final was only said about Montenegro. Tonight I already knew I wouldn't get my way. Mickey says only other climber is Bulgaria, but way lower. I don't know why their performance was not impressive. Uimami says Azerbaijan is bizarre. Sorry, a bizarre Eurovision in terms of qualifiers. And many more unique songs than last year's. If you read the lyrics, it says, all I need Is your love wanted to choke me, so it's only a metaphor. I know that. But it's about her own loving herself, right? Oh, Melody, okay. Jiva, the jetpack. Yeah, it was pretty clear she wasn't going to qualify. I mean, it's a boring song. Okay, let's check the odds. Should we? Oh my freaking god, how is Australia second after this terrible performance by Delta Goodrum? Did I miss something? Did we watch the same performance? Did anyone here think that Delta Goodrum did good tonight? In Denmark 4th, he was also bad. Austria last, of course. That's all that Belgium is so low. It did qualify from a semi-final. Germany, 23. Serbia, 20. 90, UK, 19, not going to happen. Norway, the lowest one from the second semi-final. Cyprus, 16. How the hell? Czechia, 12. No, not gonna happen. Czechia is in the top 5 for sure. I think he's going to win. Bulgaria is not going to be number 8. Romania is not going to be number 7. I think the odds are totally wrong. Oh, sorry, I just realized it's very, very small on your screens. Sorry. Now you can see. Oh. Let's make it one size smaller. This is the odds. The commentator said Jiva used the wind machine to dry her laundry. Probably true. Oi, mommy, no, you're totally wrong about that. Nobody wants Australia to win. Nobody. Even Australia doesn't want Australia to win. Anna says, like I said, Delta was all expensive production and no stops. Exactly, so why is she in second place? Oi, mommy says for Delta it would be a dud to return home without a win. Oi, mommy, do you remember Jessica Moboy? They are both very famous in Ukraine. They are both judges in the same show in The Voice, I think. And Jessica Moboy got like 17 or something in the final. She was one of their lowest places ever. It's clear that the winner and the runner-up are pushed artificially and will be another year with a non-deserving win. Politics again, says Deutschmeti, you're right. I think a factor is that Delta is the only one in the top 6 that sings in English. Israel is also in the top 6, and we also have some English text in our song. Uimami says everything is predefined, and only Israel is the black horse, the dark horse. Anna says, but that's another reason I don't want her to win. I really like the trend of countries singing in their own language again. Me too. I think Israel often mixes English and French and Hebrew. Yeah, exactly, because that's the 3 most common languages in the street here, besides Arabic. If you go in certain cities or areas in Israel, you hear Hebrew, English, and French. We have tens of thousands of French people here, maybe hundreds of thousands. Why are you whispering, Tina Olsen? Well, I'll explain again to anyone who wasn't here in the previous streams. I've been doing this for this is the third year now. It's the second year I'm doing live reactions to the TV events. Oh, hello from Denmark. I like your song. I didn't like the performance. I mean, visually it was very appealing, but I think Soren wasn't good vocally. He could do so much better, and I hope in the final he sings like he sang in Melodi Grand Prix, because I know he can do it. He can win. If he sings in the final like he sang in Melodi Grand Prix, he will win. But tonight he wasn't good. Anyway, as for the whispering, I've been doing reactions for 3 years, live reactions for 2 years, and in the late last year after Eurovision, I moved to a new apartment. My previous apartment was pretty isolated, so I could do as much noise as I wanted in the middle of the night after Eurovision, and nobody could hear me. Now I live in a small apartment in a building, and I have two people living on both sides of this apartment, and their bedroom are there and there on both of my sides. So I thought, how do I sell my viewers that I have to whisper? And I thought, oh, ASMR, it's a trend, so why not try it? So this is why I'm doing this in this live video whispering. My pre-streams, which are earlier and in regular hours that people are awake, are normal, and only my late night live streams are ASMR. Oimami says, no ways, yeah, was an anti-climax to Noam Betan's yeah. Sorry, not yeah. So you put your neighbors above us. Mickey, there's a reason for that. My neighbors can call the police on me. You cannot. A friend just texted me that apparently ESC viewers don't like heavy topics like violence against women, alcoholism, and they like what they like is Bangaraga in yeah. I hope he's joking, Anna, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't. I voted for Norway, says the woman from Denmark. Why? It's a boring song. There's nothing going for it. Fun fact is that Look Mom No Computer, No Chance for Me, is not on 25th. Actually, it is on 19th. Yeah, I said it several times before in my previous reaction videos that he's ranked way too high. Old woman. She says she should organize her own protest in Vienna. Justice for depressive songs. We'll make it the loudest. I'll do an anti-protest, and I'll protest, and I'll petition for Eurovision to only accept depressive songs, because depressive songs are usually the most complete musica packages. You can't say nothing bad about Romania or audience goes negative. I did say Alexandra was not at her best tonight, very far from it. Of the 15 songs we saw, I only ranked Alexandra as 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 place vocally. So, yes, I do say bad things about Romania. I love the songs, but her performance tonight was not good enough. She should be much better in the final, otherwise she's not going to win. And she has to be, because I want either her or Daniel Žižka from Czech Republic or Lelek from Croatia to win. One of those three. These are my three favorites still. Uimami asks, when was the last time that the betting odds closely predicted the results? Well, the winner every single year the winner is correctly predicted by the odds, I think. I don't get it because Alexandra was flawless this afternoon in the rehearsal. Yeah. Maybe she was tired after that rehearsal. Maybe she was nervous. Maybe. Again, I hope she's much better on Saturday. She kept her voice to the final, yeah. I hope you're right. Because this evening, the only two perfect performances we heard vocally were Daniel Žižka from Czech Republic, who qualified for the final and we'll be hearing again, and Veronika Fusaro from Switzerland, who didn't qualify despite a perfect performance, which is too bad. Mommy, she's young. She can, her voice can recover from a lot of things. I think her soprano is more resilient than you think. At least I hope so. I like the jokes. The poor camera work seemed to affect countries with less of a budget more than, say, Australia. Not true. Australia had pretty bad camera work too. But with everything being so impressive, even with the bad camera work, it still looked pretty great. Well, Delta didn't get bonked on the head with a camera at least. Yeah, correct. Oh, sorry. I'm showing the wrong tab here. Where's the right tab? Come on, where did I put it? Where are the odds? Oh, here it is. She's not the first singer in Eurovision to go up on such a rising stage. I mean, for one, in the first semi-final we saw Aliona Moon from Moldova doing the same thing, but her stage was covered with her giant dress. And that's the same thing she did in 2016 when she participated alone in Eurovision. So, again, not the same thing. And the French singer from 2023, I think so. No, yeah, 23. The Canadian one. What was her name? But Delta's dress looks like Venus. Yeah, I mean the song is about heavenly figures like stars and skies and the world aligning for her love, so it makes sense that she would be Venus, the goddess of love. I thought it was a very impressive performance visually, but very bad performance vocally. Let's see if the new chat works now. Ah, back. Okay, let's show the new chat. I don't know why it keeps making all those kinds of pannen. Mickey, what's the English word for panne in German? How is that song original? I don't get it. Why Anna? She writes most of her songs. Yeah, but she doesn't write them alone. She has co-writers. Just like Vanessa Amorosi, by the way, the other big Australian star in Europe. Both of them write the lyrics to the songs, I think, and somebody else writes the music or something. The Australian song sounds just like any other pop song you hear on the radio, says Anna. I think it sounds better than most pop songs, but yeah, it's not something groundbreaking. It's just a very fun pop song. I do like the studio version, but the live version was not good. Total Eclipse of the Heart, for example, also uses Eclipse, and it's iconic, yeah. I want the Delta versus Alexandra Goddess showdown. Panne is bred in Italian, I think. What? No, I meant Panne in Deutsch. What's the English word for the Deutsch word Panne? I also want Delta versus Alexandra showdown. Let's go. Brot. Why what? Let's check the delay. מה זה פאנה בגרמנית? פספוס, כמו פספוסים. פאנה זה איך שהם קוראים כשמישהו עושה משהו, פלטה בטלוויזיה. אז הייתה לנו פאנה. היה לנו פספוס. Flop, thank you. Flop is a panne. Why are you asking? Because I forgot the words. I wanted to use the English word, but I forgot, so I asked. Because I do remember the word in German, so I asked. Ah, panne. That's what I asked. How do you say panne in English? I do watch a lot of Pannen from ZDF Heute on YouTube. I used to back in the day, like 10 years ago. Blooper, yeah, Blooper. blooper flop, yeah. Both great words. Yeah, a lot of bloopers in this Eurovision. Lots of bloopers. It's the most blooper-rich Eurovision ever. Which brings us back to Panikbolotain. Bernd das Brot. Such as cameras not pointing the right way, showing people coming to clean the stage, showing singers from very unflattering angles. I just hope Serbia opens the finals. Why? If Serbia opens, usually the opening song gets very low because people don't remember it by the time the show ends. Well, who wants to see what really Alexandra can do and sing? Watch the Choke Me piano version, epic, completely other impacts. Yeah, every single version of Choke Me is amazing. I love all of them. The acoustic version, the piano version, the live orchestra version. I mean, like in this semi-final, there was, I don't remember what was the moment, but they showed someone else. They started from the hosts, then showed someone else, and then came back to the hosts. And the Swarovski girl was saying to the other host something in German, and her face was like, and then she realized the camera was on it. Hello, welcome back. With her fake smile. Delta can sing only one genre mainly. Alexandra can sing all genres. Yeah, probably correct. I don't even know who I want to open because all the songs I didn't like are in the final. Pray for Jala to open so we lose it fast. Jala, they want Jala. She did that fixed smile several times. It reminded me of South Park. Hello, sorry from Malta. What are you sorry about? Silvana. And welcome, by the way, welcome to my live chat. Live ASMR after party. Chris will be good opener. But then he doesn't get far, so... I mean, he does have a tremendously beautiful performance. Alexandra is 20 years younger than Delta, so she already won in life. True. Jala is fine. She can't sing, but it will be a banger for years to come. I'm more upset by Bangaranga. I knew she would probably qualify, but I still think she doesn't deserve it because I thought from the rehearsal, from the few seconds they released from the rehearsals, it sounded like they revamped the song, but it was only the last 30 seconds of the song, and the rest is still the same garbage. So I still hate it. What do you have against Bella 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 Bella? Bella Bella is a beautiful song. Real good voice Australia. No, not a good voice Australia, Silvana. Delta was pretty bad tonight. And I think everyone here except you agrees about that. And Delta can do much better if she tries. I was at Europe club last night and danced to Chala with hundreds of people, so I'm biased. Yeah, it's a fun song to dance to, but the way she performs it live, she doesn't deserve any votes. Bella, I just hated the voice, the repetitive chorus, everything. We won't agree about this song ever. She's getting old and her voice won't improve. But her voice is still beautiful. I did in some Eurovision parties in the last couple months, she sounded great, but this evening she sounded terrible. Yes, me real talk good. Voice Australia. No. Silvana, you're breaking our agreement. This chat is only for people who think Delta was bad. I'm kidding. Why do you think Delta was good? What did you like about it? Many will hate me now, but I think Greece is overrated. For me, they shouldn't qualify. I hate that song. Deutsche Metti, I completely agree with you, but the performance was brilliant. It was very visually appealing. Like, I hate the song. He's very talented at both writing. He writes very good lyrics, and the visuals were mind-blowing. The fake crying at the end. In which song? In which song did you have fake crying in the end, Anna? I get your hate. She had so much time to improve her vocals, but chose to ruin it with a smile. So brazen laziness in display. True. Not me from Malta. What? Silvana, I'm not understanding what you're saying. Voice Australia, good voice. No, she isn't. Malta's song and your singer Aiden was much better than Delta. He was very, very good. I think Greece is so repetitive, but Pete and Deutsch, Pete and Linda, what about them? Hope they won't boo in the final in Israel's turn. Someone will. I mean, we don't care at this stage. Boo us all you want. We're here. I think Greece is too repetitive, but Pete and Linda have become so smug about winning. I want someone else to take the crown now. Me too. I mean, I don't know about smug, but their performance in the Pete's performance in the semi-final was not good. Talking about Finland, yeah, I know. Let's go Romania, let's go Romania! Choke me and vote for me! Sweet, beautiful woman, Cyprus. Sweet and beautiful, true. But is she a good singer? Albania. Again, I think Albania's Ali's performance, he was vocally not as good as he was in rehearsals. It was a bit, come on, what's the word? Disappointing. But the staging was so emotional, I actually cried. For a change should win. Albania, yeah, I agree. Still, I'm supporting Czechia, Romania, and Croatia. But if Albania wins, I'll be very happy. It's it's not the first time they deserved to win. They had many great songs during their 22 years in Eurovision. I mean, 23 actually. Albania will be top 10 in my opinion, says Sotrometi. I hope it's even in the top 3. I mean, a man can pray, right? I wish, says Soimami. I'm afraid they gave that booing guy in semi-final 1 too much attention. There may be copycats in the final. Again, Anna, we don't care at this stage. Boo us all you want. Our singer is so good that it doesn't matter. I think many singers will improve vocals in the final. I hope so, Doitrometi. Or at least I hope so, yeah, me too. Uimami claims I like all the ugly songs. Silvana, I can barely understand you. I don't know what you mean. He's good, but the booing is so annoying. I know, but we don't care. I will be very happy if no one boos Israel, but just try. Let's see what happens to you. We're still going to be in the top 5, in the top 10. Booing will not change that. There was not in the rehearsal shows. Those guys need attention. Yeah, they only want to be on TV. They don't care about the shows that aren't broadcast. In case you're wondering why Mr. Streamer is whispering Alexandra choked. Oh, love song. Me from Malta. I know you're from Malta, I got that. And I love your song. I love your song, but I know many people think it's boring, so I was surprised that Aiden qualified for the final, but I'm happy for him. So let's stay near Mommy and not come to the show. Not Mammy, none in Albanian, none. They will get all the attention they need from the security people. You good talk. Oh, thank you. I think I got you now. You should hear me talk in my regular streams when I'm not whispering. I wish broadcasters would just ignore them. Last year in Switzerland, they applied a very specific sound design in which you couldn't hear the audience. All of the audience sounds you heard last year in Switzerland were fake. They planted pre-recorded audience sounds so that you couldn't hear if anyone booed. And this year they stopped that. It's stupid. Professional yapper. Yeah, that's me, professional yapper. Yeah, you're the yapper. Yep. Sorry again. Last year in Switzerland was awful. It sounded so sterile. Yeah, because that's what they wanted. They wanted it to be sterile, so there are no problems. So no one outside the arena knows what's happening. As for booing and stuff, they need to get back to live show sound, in my opinion, even if it's risky. I think so too. I think trying to fake the sound and make it sound like a studio event is futile. There are real people in there. Let their voice be heard. Even if they boo my country, I don't care. Let them boo. It doesn't bother me as long as as you make sure that my singers, my presenters' microphone is louder than theirs. Fake cheers at Black Mirror, exactly. Okay, I've been live for way more than an hour now. Right. Yeah. Almost 1.5 hours. Okay, I think we can... Oh, also it shows there are an audience of 10,000 people and 3 or 4 idiots booing. Yeah, exactly. Real good voices. Stop. No more than that. No more than that, Anna. Yeah, but in the first semi, you heard one person, mainly. You heard one person shouting slogans. The rest was just nothing. Anyway, I think we should get to the end. Oh, I heard many. Okay, I get it, you heard many. But there was one you heard more than the others. I heard 4 people were causing trouble and 1 was hurt. Four in 10,000, not bad, right? Yeah. Not bad at all. Thank you, Imami. Okay. We're ending this stream. We've been going on for almost an hour and a half. In the middle of the night. In ASMR. Whispering, which is annoying. We'll meet on Saturday after the final. Exactly. Yes, yes to that. Yes, yes and yes. We'll meet again in the final. Again, I have 2 streams on Saturday evening, 8 p.m. Europe time, 9 p.m. Israel time. I think it's probably 7 p.m. Georgia time or Armenia time. I'll have the pre-stream, the regular stream, and then another after party in ASMR at about 2 p.m. Israel time, 2 a.m. Israel time, 1 a.m. Central European time, midnight UK time, and whatever it is in Georgia and Armenia. In Azerbaijan. Aberger, Azerbaijan, Baku. Good night, everyone. 4 a.m. Australia time, very important. If you're in Australia, don't stay up. You're not going to win, come on. Not going to happen. Yeah, it was. Imagine how I feel. I need to talk the entire time. Goodbye, everyone. See you on Saturday, hopefully. Not going to happen. They are not allowed to host. But we'll talk about it again on Saturday. So, again, goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. I will try. Good night, everyone. See you on Saturday.